The shirt says to think big. Think I'd take that too literally? Well, guys, here we are back again, somehow miraculously at the end of April, and you know what that means. It's time for yet another Blu-ray haul. I've got a stack of about 10 of them here. All cheap, all from various outlets. And guys, as you know, this is one of my favorite videos to make over here on the channel, along with all of my traditional movie reviews and podcasts. And I love doing it. I love discussing cinema and all things entertainment with you guys. If this is your guys' first time here on the channel, I'm doing Blu-ray hauls every single month along with my traditional movie reviews once those come around. If these all sound like appealing topics to you, why don't you go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button down below as hard as you possibly can. It helps me out, it helps the channel out, it helps you out because you guys will not miss a future upload, and it's also free. What could possibly go wrong? If you guys enjoyed the video, also be sure to leave a thumbs up by the end. That would be much appreciated. But let's talk some movies, shall we? Again, here we are, no particular order. First one up on the stack for this month, Blades of Glory. This is a movie I haven't seen in a long time. I find this movie incredibly fun. Will Ferrell and John Heder starring vehicle. Will Ferrell plays Chaz Michael Michaels. I honestly still think that's the best character name in movie history. And this is also a stacked cast of comedic talent. You got Pam from The Office in here, Jenna Fisher, Amy Poehler, Will Arnett, and also Craig T. Nelson. What's not to like with this one? Speaking of funny comedy movies, you got Hot Rod. I think next to Napoleon Dynamite, one of the most random sequences of events you'll ever see. But this is one of the things next to the Lonely Island sketches on SNL that really put Andy Samberg on the map. And as you guys know, I am a huge fan of his. I love him in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Loved him in Palm Springs, which came out a year ago. I think that movie is so overlooked now. And I think this is one of the movies that really helped get his career on track. If you've never seen this, I don't know what the heck you're doing. Here's a fun little holiday comedy, a little bit early for the occasion, but nevertheless, you got The Night Before. Of course, one of those Seth Rogen comedies, and you also have the brand new Captain America, Anthony Mackie, along with him, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I remember back when I first got the job at the movie theater straight out of high school, this was one of the big movies that people were going to see. I unfortunately never got a chance or the time to check this one out. I'm glad I picked this up. I'm finally getting that opportunity. Yet another movie that I haven't seen in a really long time. I think this is one of the most underrated animated films of all time. It actually won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature, I believe back in 2011. You got Rango. Such an imaginative film. It's a Western. Johnny Depp plays a chameleon. Probably, in all honesty, Nickelodeon Studios' best film. You also, of course, have Gore Verbinski directing this one. There's just a lot to like with Rango. I can't wait to rewatch this. Another Oscar-winning feature. It won Best Picture. It's starring Gene Hackman. The French Connection. Absolute classic here. Speaking of classics, these next three all fall under the horror genre. This next one especially, it's one of my favorite Halloween guilty pleasures, Arachnophobia. I mean, just look at this cover. Listen to that title also. It just all sounds so creepy and ominous. The cast as well is so great. Jeff Daniels, John Goodman, Amblin Entertainment at its finest. Steven Spielberg also attached as an executive producer, of course. This is one you should definitely check out. Here's one I've been meaning to watch for a long time and I just never had the chance to, but here it is, A Ghost Story. Of course, with Casey Affleck and Rooney Mara, two excellent actors. This one was directed by David Lowery, and he's a director that really interests me. He puts out a lot of really strange but really fascinating projects. This is one that I sadly haven't had a chance to see until now, and I can't wait. Oh, perfect timing on this one. You got all the Saw movies here, as in the first 7 Saw movies, minus, Jigsaw, which sucks. But honestly, here's the thing. I really like the first Saw film. Definitely reminds me a lot of if Home Alone were in the horror realm. And then all 6 movies that came after the first one just all felt like rehashes of the original. Perfect timing to get this, though. It was on sale, and Spiral is also coming out in a couple weeks. So, this was just an impulse buy, basically. I had to get myself in the mood. You guys already know how I feel about this one. Willy's Wonderland. Nicolas Cage playing the janitor, doesn't say a damn word through the whole film, and I absolutely had a blast with this one. I've got a full review of this on the channel. I'll go ahead and leave a link to it down in the description. But guys, I've told a lot of my friends on this medium this, but I think this might be my new October guilty pleasure. It's absolutely brutal and it's a damn good time. Last but not least, this is another one that I reviewed on my channel. This is one that actually was just nominated for Best Picture, didn't win, but I think it definitely had a good shot to. Promising Young Woman. Carey Mulligan gives, I think, the performance of the year, and Emerald Fennell's script here is among the best. Much deserved Oscar win, that's for sure. And I had a great time checking this out in the theater with my girlfriend. My only thing about this Blu-ray is I don't really like this cover. It kind of just feels cheap and plain. Like, if anybody's ever seen this poster out there, that's what I was hoping this cover would be. But nope. You know, it is what it is. Can't wait to rewatch this one. One of my favorite films of last year, for sure. And that's gonna just about do it for this Blu-ray haul. A little bit smaller than what I'm used to, but nevertheless, there is the whole stack once again. I apologize once again for the glare. But there you go. You got a nice assortment, nice little collection of movies added to the stuff that's continuously growing behind me. And I can't wait to do more of it, guys. Thank you all so much again for tuning into the channel today. One last reminder, if you're new here, hit that big ol' subscribe button as hard as you possibly can. Go ahead and smash that button until it hurts, because I've got a lot of exciting content hitting this channel very soon. And that includes 3 big releases this weekend. I think you have 2 Netflix releases, including The Mitchells vs. the Machines. I'm really looking forward to that one. And you've also got Without Remorse hitting Amazon Prime. So I'm really looking forward to bringing all that content to you guys and much more. And just to make sure you guys don't miss out on any of those releases, or uploads rather, you guys can hit that big ol' notification bell down below also. Just a reminder, once again, guys, hit that thumbs up on your way out. That would be awesome. And you guys are the best, seriously. And thank you all so much again for your support of the channel over this almost past year or so that I've been doing this. It really does mean the world. And with all that being said, back talk, commence.